Hello, Worcester. Welcome to Worcester Public Schools News. I'm Anahid.
And I'm Freeland. We are students at Claremont Academy.
And we are here to share with you some news from around the Worcester Public Schools district.
First, we will visit our school, Claremont Academy, where MCAS Day was recently celebrated. MCAS stands for Massachusetts College Applications Celebration.
Students get assistance in filling out their college applications, and some students even get accepted to schools right on the spot. Let's tune in to learning more about the event.
So this event is our Massachusetts College Application Celebration, and it is for the seniors at Claremont Academy. And the purpose of this event is to assist seniors with the college application preparation and submission process. So we have 8 colleges here today to sit with our students, review their applications, and offer admission. And we also have 8 career providers here today to sit with students, review applications, and also offer entrance to their programs.
I'm an admissions counselor for Fitchburg State University. I was invited today to do a MCAS event where we can meet with students and give on-the-spot decisions. So I was able to meet with about 10 students today, and I can happily say the vast majority of them were accepted and found out they were accepted to the university today.
It was a good energy, a good vibe. So you get to see all the colleges and you get to answer a few questions, learn new things.
Birmingham State had a really unique goodie to give me. They had a cookie, and I asked what the meaning was behind the cookie, and it was about how the creator of the cookie actually went to Birmingham State. So that was nice. So I have that cookie as a reminder.
So I am a first-generation American, so it would be a great accomplishment to go to college for my family and for myself.
Columbus Park School went walking in winter reading Wonderland. There were literacy activities for students to participate in with their families, and all students received a book.
Let's take a look at this unique winter tradition at Columbus Park School.
We are so excited to have this event. As you can hear in the background, you hear excitement with the students and teachers and staff. This event is to promote literacy and bring awareness to our community and resources that we have, and also for our students to showcase what they know about reading and some writing skills, and have the opportunity to work with their family.
Now try and match the words to the pictures. 9. Can you read all the words?
It's important for children to start reading young. It's very important for them to start habits of reading and really enjoying reading. You want to pick things they enjoy. Don't force them to read. If you find an activity that they like outside, whether it's a sport or a cartoon, let them read those books. We also recommend reading about 20 minutes a day to get into the habit of reading every single day.
I like to read like mystery and horror books, short novels, maybe comics sometimes. Thank you!
Lakeview Elementary students were surprised with lab coats and microscopes in recognition of their top scores in the science and technology engineering portion of the MCAS exam.
Lab coats were donated by the UMass Chan Medical School Science Life Team and microscopes from the Science and Engineering Department at South High Community School. It was another busy holiday season for WEA-TV, filming many of the talented students in Worcester Public Schools performing during the winter concerts. You can check out the videos on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WEA-TV11.
month, we'd like to highlight the amazing welding program at Worcester Tech. Students graduate from the program career ready for many jobs in demand. Let's watch and learn more about the program as students get to play with fire
safely.
Welding, by definition, is joining two pieces of metal together with heat and pressure. And when you think about welding, in everything that we touch in our lives is basically has been touched by welding. The kids in the classroom sitting in chairs, they're all welded. The toothpaste, when you brush your teeth, that flat piece at the bottom of your toothbrush is welded. So there's so many things that in our daily lives, welding's all around. It's just almost mind-blowing.
When you're exploring this shop, a lot of people end up liking it a lot because it's very hands-on.
I like it because it's fun and I get to learn.
I love being able to play with fire, learning a new skill. It was definitely a trade I couldn't learn out in the world after I went to college or even before I went to college.
What I love about working with high school students is that they're like sponges. They're not so cynical like adults. Like when you're talking to a student, all of it is like bright and amazing and new, and I do enjoy that. And what I really love is when I have seniors and they actually get it by their senior year and they say, oh my God, I'm going to make money and have a career from the things that you've taught me.
You make a lot of money in this trade and you get to play with fire. So those are the two draws, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely feel support. I feel like there's always someone that I can fall back on if something goes wrong. Especially my teachers, they're really reliable when I need something. Like, I can always go to them if I have a question or if I have concerns about different things that's going on in shop.
I feel supported by the teachers. I have really great teachers.
Being in shop with other like-minded students makes you feel more at home. I definitely feel like I found my people in this shop. If it's somewhere you feel like you don't really fit in, we kind of take the misfits. We give you a place where you feel like, I fit in here, these are my friends, these are my family, this is my home. That's definitely something I found when I joined this shop.
In our last segment, I interviewed our superintendent, Dr. Menares, where we discussed a variety of topics from why she wanted to move across the country to lead the Worcester Public Schools, to how she's handling New England weather.
Well, hello and welcome to the second edition of Ask the Superintendent with Worcester Public Schools. I have Anna here from Claremont Academy. She's a junior, and she's going to ask me some key questions. So I'm going to turn it over to Anna.
So the first question is, we have 6 characteristics here at Claremont, our pillars. They're very closely connected to the vision of learner. One of the characteristics that we talk about all the time and is most relevant in the midst of crisis is Ubuntu. It is an African proverb meaning I am because we are. Our question is, what does Ubuntu mean to you?
Well, first of all, when I came to Claremont Academy and I saw these 6 pillars, I loved it. It meant so much. It's just such a great way to really ground the school into what kind of scholars we want for you. So I'm really happy about that. So, and then when I went to your graduation last year, the principal spoke about Ubuntu as well. So what does it mean to me? Really, it's just about a collective, it's not just, it is about this collective importance of each other. It's this idea of team or tribe or community. And so when one person is succeeding, then everyone needs to be succeeding. It's not okay for it just to be one. Everyone needs to rise together.
As a community.
There's a phrase that the sum is greater than the parts, right? So how do we make sure that everybody is doing that together? If someone is suffering, then the community is suffering. Right? So that's what it means to me. And it's very much what I believe about schools, about society, and to know that it's already in a place in Worcester Public Schools, and it's deeply rooted is very...
It's a characteristic.
Yeah, and it's very heartwarming.
Thank you for your answer. So my next question is, I know you probably asked this a lot, but so why Worcester? What was about Worcester that was very special and made you come here?
I have been asked that, and I always answer it either at the beginning or the end. This time I'm going to answer it at the beginning. It's about you. It's because of the students. It's because of the children that are here, and what you represent, who you are. I fell in love with all of you before I even knew you. The diversity of the community, the varying languages and religions. That's what society is about. So that's the first thing, is when I saw what makes up Worcester Public Schools, who makes up Worcester Public Schools, I said, oh my goodness, this is the district for me. Then I dug deeper. I learned about the renaissance of the community, and really trying to turn the whole community of Worcester around collectively, and the schools being so integral into that. And so I just was surprised that I had spent 28 years of my career on one side of the nation, thinking that I would end my career in California. Didn't know that every experience that I experienced, from a classroom teacher, principal, assistant superintendent, and deputy superintendent, was preparing me to be 3,000 miles away from
a drastic change.
Yeah, from my home and my family. But my daughter's here on the East Coast too, so that was like the final cherry on top. Yeah.
Perfect. And how are you adjusting to our New England weather? We have to know this.
Yeah, so that was actually my biggest, like, am I going to be able to manage? You know, I grew up in not only just California, but Southern California.
Nice and warm area.
It's warm all the time. When the sun comes out, it feels like the sun is out. And so I miss that feeling of sun on my skin on a regular. That is true. My getting, preparing for it. So even when I was in California, I loved during the winter wearing boots and tights and scarves.
Coats.
Yeah, that was fun. So that was more of a fashion statement there. Here it's a necessity.
Right.
So
we have cold winters in here.
Cold winters. Today is a very cold day.
Yeah.
So I layer. I have all kinds of layers on. I layer more than probably everyone else. My team laughs at me, but that's what I do. I am not embarrassed to pull out my beanie earlier than everyone else. I have a variety of kind of levels of coats, because I have to start wearing a coat much earlier than everybody else. My husband
Depending
as well.
on the weather, yeah.
Yes. My dogs too, so now my puppy dogs have...
Prepared, ready for New England.
They have their own puffers, and they have their sweaters, and, so we just prepared that way. And but I'll say that the weather change, although it is drastic, it's very pretty to watch, going from
nature,
autumn to then the snowfall is magical. And not seeing that growing up, I do think I'm kind of like a little girl when it starts to snow. And so I enjoy that. So I try to take in
feeling.
Yeah, the beauty of it. And then honestly, when I need to, especially during the breaks, I go to where there's sun. I need to like refuel
Balance
myself.
it out.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you for answering all my questions. It was really nice meeting you today.
It was lovely meeting you.
Thank
and
you.
I really appreciate you being part of the Superintendent Student
Thank you.
Advisory as well.
Appreciate it.
For the Worcester Public Schools news team, I'm Fraylin.
And I'm Anahit. Thank you for
watching.